Alright, so addiction is a disease, a silent killer ready to spring out at any moment. You can be living, I like this better, a normal life only to find the specter.
I think we have an M in addiction.
Oh, I know. I'll fix it. And I also spelled specter wrong.
Yeah.
Or
you have an M
addiction.
instead of an N.
Yep. Addiction creeping up on you and attacking. This is often found in alcohol and shoe shopping. But it can exist in other forms and with more than just shoes.
Gambling.
For those who are addicted to alcohol, the dependency is on getting drunk, on removing reality and using the liquid, to calm the nerves and exorcise the demon, the personal demons. It's a horrible substance, I write, because I can. Not meant for man or woman or beast. Though, as I understand it, bums are okay to drink bad hooch. The being an alcoholic leads to different things like liver disease and the silent killer, dehydration. Did you call it alcohol? What was the dementia?
They call it alcoholic dementia. Because it's a Alzheimer's has an actual group of different dementias. It's not, and it's all grouped up into Alzheimer's.
Non-existent. Just imagine going to the club and club and dancing, getting wasted, dancing, drinking, working your way into wasted, only to wake up the next day in a bed, an apartment, in a flop house, without knowing how you got there or what happened to you. Chances are, you've got a problem. The problem isn't simply the one, wow, I'm really sucking at that, one of abuse or even the substance. Shoes can be an addiction, and, women are known for their shoe addictions. I did know a guy who was also addicted to shoes. He had 500 pair, but I think that was.
Yeah, 500 shoes or sneakers.
500 pairs of shoes. I don't think that was an aberration. Whereas, women often find themselves uncontrollably attracted.
We never have enough shoes and enough panties. We need the panties and the bras, right? Panties, bras, and shoes.
A new pair of
You can throw on
platform.
anything. Nice though, you got some nice shoes, right?
Still
Big booty and some big titties.
shoes and a pair of lace panties. You can't have one without the other.
Yeah.
This isn't. No, it's not this. Addiction isn't always about the substance. It is about the mental and emotional need for something. Our minds, our bodies, the synapses between nerves and cells begin to depend on the substance and then desire
What
it
does
more
synapses
and
mean?
more. It's the electrical connection between nerves and the brain.
Oh, okay.
Desire more and
Synapses.
more.
No.
Our body requires the high of the thing and not necessarily the substance in order to continue going. While addiction is dangerous and it is a disease, the result of both is that the individual needs to be treated for both parts. Alcoholics Anonymous was started with this premise in mind. Alcoholics helping each other emotionally and spiritually through the process of exorcising the demon of addiction. The same idea has been transferred to narcotics and sex addiction. Well, I'd imagine we could also use it for a form of shoe addiction or even lace panty addiction. Though, in truth and in deference to Douglas Adams, that the Xanth author, there can never be too many panties. The reality of addiction is one of destruction. You cannot live a normal life where your need for a substance or a thing overwhelms the desire to have a happy marriage, a clean closet, too many shoes, or an organized lingerie drawer. This can get in the way of finances and personal life and even the between the sheets action. Alcohol has been known to kill the sex drive. While not all addicts recognize their addiction, they do understand that there are problems. Often when this on TV comes, it is explored through hiding alcohol, hiding shoes, shoes, hiding credit card bills, or even hiding the Hostess cupcakes. We are shown that the act of hiding or keeping secrets is the same as being addicted. That may be true, but it is not the only truth. Sometimes people are addicted out in the open and understand they have a problem. This form of addiction requires people around you, around them, to be complicit. It's IT, yeah, with the addiction, allowing it to continue while ignoring all of these signs. At times, this form of complicity leads to drastic actions on the part of the addicted individual, ranging from alcohol poisoning to buying out the complete inventory of Dillard's. Yeah, Dillard's around here. Dillard's shoe department. This is not a good thing. It's bad, especially when most of the shoes don't even fit. Your feet. Alcohol is one of the principal areas of addiction we focus on, though it is not the only one. People can harbor addiction for cigarettes, drugs, or food, all causing negative and irreparable harm not only to the individual but also to the community and family around that person. For the religious among us, the idea of moderation is nice, though the ability to self-moderate when it comes to intentionally addictive substances is not always possible. For me, never touching it is the only option. Though I think, given my family history, that I would absolutely be an alcoholic. The outcome for others is to ignore the danger and the signs and to plow headlong into the world of addiction and fun, and see where it takes them. For some, too many entering college for the first time at 18 is the excuse to jump in there and run with the use of substances that are often illegal. Alcohol is among those substances and is often abused. While I cannot condone.
Stop! Time's up!
Alright, so we get there. So now, as a part of this, I'm not going to do a lot of fixing because that's not a part of it. And I tell people, hey, I'm just going to go fix things that are clear that's actually spelled right. Dillard's. I couldn't think of the one I really wanted. Xantha spelled right.
So about like 4 pages, right?
3 pages.
3?
Dependent. See, there we go. And then you said that was an N. Okay, so basically I wrote 3 pages, most of 3 pages, yeah. Well, that's supposed to be condone. So leave that alone. And that ends up being it. Then we click over here.